We're about to see an American radio host go scorched earth and absolutely shred a MAGA supporter simply for their undying loyalty to Donald Trump. As usual, let's watch the video in full, and I'm going to give you guys my thoughts towards the end.
Will you break bread with the people?
No. You don't answer a question with a question, you frickin' idiot. You answer mine, you dumbass. Would you be willing to have a dinner with a rapist who raped a member of your family? Answer the question, you imbecile. You don't answer a question with a question.
Called it a couple times a little while ago. I got a little pushback for you today.
That's okay.
So
go right ahead.
I need you to calm down. Check your blood pressure before and after.
Blood pressure's good, Joey. Go right ahead.
I believe that what Bill Maher did was a good thing.
Why?
And the reason for that is because you need to be able to break bread with the people you disagree with.
Okay, so let me respond to that. Let's start where the bar is for you. Are you okay with inviting Nick Fuentes and breaking bread with him with Kanye West, a known Hitler lover? Or is that okay for you? Let's just start there because he did that.
Are you talking about Trump did that?
Yeah, he did that. He invited Nick Fuentes and Kanye West. So I want to know where your barometer is. Are you okay with the president inviting people like that to dinner, as you would say, breaking bread with a Hitler lover and a Holocaust denier?
I believe Trump did say he didn't know about that.
Hold on, Joey.
But I'm also not very familiar with that.
Okay, so Joey, I'm making you familiar, so I need you to pay attention to me now, okay? So even if that is true, that he didn't know who Nick Fuentes was, that was the week where Kanye West started spouting off his nonsense about Hitler and praising Adolf Hitler. So Donald Trump knew what Kanye West was saying. He absolutely knew that Kanye West was praising Adolf Hitler. Forget about Nick Fuentes for a moment.
Are you saying when he invited him to
Mar-a-Lago? I'm talking about Mar-a-Lago. You're saying you think I don't have the exact date in front of me, but that doesn't change. That doesn't change.
Trump won.
Hold on. It doesn't change my question. It doesn't matter whether it's Trump 1 or Trump 2. The question's still the same.
I mean, it does.
No, it doesn't actually. No, Joey, I need you to hear me out, okay? You just said you think it's good to break bread with people you disagree with. I'm asking you a very specific question, and it doesn't matter whether it was 20 years ago, 10 years ago, you're a politician or the president of the United States, whoever you are. Are you okay with Donald Trump, quote, breaking bread with a Hitler lover? It's a very simple question. Why won't you just answer it?
I think you need to have, I don't like the Hitler lover. But I think
I didn't ask you if you don't like the Hitler lover. I'm asking you the question again for a fifth time. Are you okay with breaking bread? I'm using your own words with someone who is a Hitler lover and a Holocaust denier. I'm just speaking in general terms now. Can you just answer that?
Yeah, I am. Yes.
Okay, go ahead. You're okay with it?
I'm okay with it. And the reason why I think there's so much backlash with this Bill Maher thing is because, Brian, you specifically...
Hold on a second. Hold on. Joey, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I'm mesmerized by your answers. So, okay, I'm trying to figure out where your line is. Are you okay with breaking bread with a rapist? You disagree with him. I want to know where... Do you have a bar? Do you have a line anywhere? You're okay with breaking bread with a rapist? Are you okay with that? I'm speaking in general terms. Is there anybody you wouldn't have dinner with?
Let's get off the ad hominem.
No. That's not an ad hominem. It's not I'm not insulting you. I'm asking you a question. You don't even know what an ad hominem is. I'm not insulting you. I'm asking you a question. Are you okay, or would you be okay with breaking bread with a rapist? Just answer the question. That's not an ad hominem. It's a question. It would be an ad hominem if I called you an idiot. I haven't done that, at least not yet. Would you be okay?
Brian, I'll break bread with anyone. I'll break bread with anyone who's willing to have a productive conversation.
Okay, got you. So you would be willing to have a productive conversation with a terrorist. You'd be willing to have dinner with Vladimir Putin. You'd be willing to have dinner with a rapist. You have no morals, sir. You're saying that you would spend quality time with anybody. What if somebody raped a member of your family? Would you still have dinner with them, sir? If they were willing to have a productive conversation? You just said you'd be willing to have dinner with anybody. Answer my question. Would you be willing to have dinner with somebody who raped a member of your family if it was, quote, a productive conversation? Yes or no?
It depends what the conversation's about.
It depends what the conversation is about. So you're telling me if somebody raped your wife or daughter, if you were willing to, if that guy wanted to break bread with you and have a productive conversation, you would have dinner with a man who raped your wife or daughter. Is that what you're saying, sir?
Brian.
No, don't Brian me. Answer the. No, we're not off topic. No, we're not off topic. You said you'd be willing to break bread with anybody. It doesn't matter whether they're a rapist. It doesn't matter whether they're a terrorist, which is an idiotic thing to say. Now I'm getting personal with you because I don't think you have a line that you would draw anywhere. I can't even talk because I'm so mesmerized by you. Would you be willing to have a conversation with somebody who raped a member of your family if they said, hey, I just want to break bread with you and have a civil conversation? You'd be willing to do that, sir?
Can I finish what I was originally
No, I want you to answer my question. No, answer my question.
All right, I will answer your question. Will you break bread with the people?
No. You don't answer a question with a question, you freaking idiot. You answer mine, you dumbass. Would you be willing to have a dinner with a rapist who raped a member of your family? Answer the question, you imbecile. You don't answer a question with a question. Now I'm getting into ad hominem attacks because I've asked you 10 times. You think it's okay for anybody to have dinner with anybody, no matter what they are. They could be a terrorist, they could be a murderer, which makes you an idiot. Well, let me tell you something. I don't think anyone's willing to break bread with you because you're a dumbass. What do you think about that? That's what we would call an ad hominem attack. That you can't say, geez, I really wouldn't want to spend some quality time with a rapist. I really wouldn't want to break bread and have dinner with a terrorist, even if they were willing to have a respectful conversation. That makes you a deplorable idiot who voted for Donald Trump. Why don't you admit you're an idiot with no moral compass? Why don't you say, hey, my name is Joey. I'm an idiot who voted for Donald Trump. Why don't you say that now, sir? Since we've proven what a moron you are. Go ahead, admit it. I'm Joey and I'm an idiot. No. So he says I'm off topic. He started the conversation saying I would break bread with anybody. It started with Bill Maher and Donald Trump. And then I said, where is your moral compass? Are you willing to break bread with anybody? Yes. A terrorist? Yes. A rapist? Yes. I even asked him, would you be willing to break bread with somebody who raped a member of your family, your wife, your daughter? Well, as long as the conversation was civil. No, I'm not changing the subject. I'm just proving to everybody you have no moral compass, you have no credibility, and I could give 2 Fs what your opinions are, Bill Maher, and I would also be willing to bet not many people are willing to break bread with you because you're an imbecile. Have a nice day.
Guys, like, this just shows what it is that we're dealing with when it comes to MAGA. These are people who don't think for themselves. These are people who have absolutely no backbone. And you're literally seeing for yourself in that clip where, you know, Brian absolutely holds this caller's feet to the fire and exposes the fact that regardless of what happens, this is a person who doesn't care about truth, doesn't care about what's right, doesn't care about what's wrong. This person just has unwavering loyalty to Donald Trump, even to the point where they were so determined to prove their point to not go against Donald Trump that they said that they'd be willing to break bread with an individual who raped a member of their family. These are the type of people, the deplorable clowns that it is that we're dealing with when it comes to MAGA. These guys are absolute idiots as usual, but we shouldn't be surprised. We shouldn't be surprised in the absolute slightest. As usual, guys, I want to know your guys' thoughts about this clip. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below this video. I just want to know what it is that you guys think about it. Like, we're dealing with some really, really stupid people when it comes to MAGA. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. While you're down there as well, hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell notification just so that you get notified every time we upload a brand new video. And then also, last but not least, hit the thumbs up button purely for the YouTube algorithm. Let's get this video in front of as many people as possible. And with that one, guys, I will see you all in the next one. See you later, guys.